instrumental. I like to write instrumental music as well. This is kind of an epic sounding song called Cry from Earth. Because sometimes if I imagine sending out a song to any other intelligent beings that live in the universe, I want it to be something really epic and beautiful.
See if they need.
Give it up for Josie, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to roll. Holy goodness! Annabelle Licker coming in, looking for help from the black team. She's up into the mix. The pink team holding her back, putting on the defense. Oh, and the guns go down. All right, everybody's okay. No blood has been spilled yet. They're pulling the defenses back together. Annabelle's looking, and a big hit, and she's down, but she's back up. The black team are holding it together. Black team are holding it together. Oh, there's a little bit of action over here on the second ring. All right. Caroline back on the track. Back on the track. The chicken is over. Here she's on the block. And the block is over together. She's back inside. She's on the inside. And she's coming around the inside. Oh, and she goes down. The back is the illegal target zone. A big one, folks. Here it is. All right. Caroline back on the jam. Sweet Caroline's back in the jam. It's Betty Minefield. Sweet Caroline, Betty Minefield. Goes back down faces. Oh, and Sweet Caroline's got front. She's got 3 points right here. She is back in the race. She's coming around. Oh, those wheels are burning up. Those wheels are burning up. Betty Minefield is still looking to get back to that pass. Five, 8. And the blockers are on the move. It's coming in. Wow! Makes it through. Foxy Bruiser out front. Here comes Deadwood has to go back. Foxy Bruiser is looking hot. She's coming in. She's coming around. Those wheels are burning up that track. Girls are down. Look out. Hold up. The blockers are bringing it back together. Here comes Deadwood. She's back out. She's looking up. Foxy Bruiser. She's in the mix. She's coming out. Girls are down. She's coming through. So she's making it through. Oh, and she's back out front. There she goes, folks. She goes. She is. She's coming around. She's coming out. Look up. 5 points. Big points right there. We're still looking at her. The blockers pulling it together. Blockers are pulling it together. Trying to keep that line steady. Blockers are pulling the wall. Foxy Bruiser trying to make a fight. She's trying to find an alley. There she is. She's there. She's back. She's fourth. She's coming up. And can she make it? Oh, she's back out front. Foxy Bruiser going down. Oh, look at her move. Look at her 5 points. Big time. Here she goes. It's just blockers pulling back together the wall. It's a power jam. Power jam. Here she goes. Foxy Bruiser comes back to the outside. She's back out front again. Oh, she's just more mayhem. And Foxy Bruiser still trying to come around. Still looking. And she's back out front again. There she says she's jam.
Now, that was very good. When she called the jam right when Deadwood got back out of the penalty box.
Smart.
That's
Smart. The
right.
blockers move. They're keeping an eye out. They're looking around. They're pulling their defenses together. Wild Carnage goes down as she's in the mix. Here comes Violet of Vengeance as she's out front. She's scoring points. There she is, folks. She came in from the outside. From the outside. She's coming in hot. Oh, Wild Carnage here. Wild Carnage. So it's a free jam. Here we come. Oh, Violet of Vengeance on the outside. Goes back around again. Oh, this is free jam. Look at that. Holy cow. Oh, how they can do is go around the spot. Let's give it up for all these girls, and what a great, great time this is. What an intense, awesome, killer time. And neck, the intensity that these girls brought out here on this floor. Thank you, folks. Thank you so much. Team Black, Team Pink, Lincoln Land Roller Derby, Daryl Lee Moore. Thank you so much. Ted Bag of Donuts.
Yeah, the thing is I didn't get you guys recorded because I got spaced out and I forgot to record bands.
That happens sometimes.
So I recorded a few of them, but I didn't get you guys, so that's why we're out here to talk to you to make up for it. So we have guest interviewer Mason.
Cheers.
So
My name is Mason, as Tequilon just said. I'm here with Hotshot Sugar Force, and they just finished an awesome set over at Tin Can Pub. Ladies, how do you feel about your new band and your new experiences with them?
I just feel really good about everything.
I know, right? It's been amazing. And you guys did an excellent set. Everybody really enjoyed it. So what do you guys think your favorite song is to play?
We really like to do a wide range of covers, so
Yeah.
I think my favorite is probably ones where we all play at the same time. So like when the girls all play, we do a song by Ryan Adams called Sweet Illusions.
Oh yeah, I love
It's probably
that
one
song.
of our favorite ones. Yeah,
I
I like
love
that
that
one just because everybody has an instrument to play.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. So ladies, you know, I mean, who in your right mind, you know, whenever you're thinking about people around in Springfield, who do you think is the sexiest, coolest guy in Springfield?
Is it Mason Summers?
Oh my gosh, that is such a surprise.
Simon Freeman.
Simon Freeman is a close second. He is a great guy, wouldn't you say, ladies? Well, it's been an excellent time talking to you, ladies. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
God bless America.
America. God bless America.
I love you, Lincoln.
Well, thank you, everyone there at home. I'm Mason Summers, and this is
Lincoln.
Hotshot Sugar Force saying good luck to you and come try it.
Get some sugar in your life.
See, now you guys just did an access show. See how easy that was?
Yeah, I would like to have my own access show. It'd be crazy.
It's talking about a little tiny road in Kansas, so say it however you want. I want to see Bernie stomp on his feet. Just saying. Yeah, well. Let's hear it for Brother Bill on the mandolin tonight. Thanks to all y'all who noticed that Ben cut his hair and his beard. It was a tough time for him. Dan? We need to switch instruments.
Can you grab Dan right quick and tell him I need to switch?
Anyone in the PA? Awesome. Do you have any Ransom fans here tonight? Yeah! Awesome. I hate Ransom. I'm gonna play Ransom song.
I can't leave. I'm not allowed to leave.
If you know the words, feel free to come up here and help me out. She's got a ticket and she's waiting at the station. She's got to get away far away. The problems will arise as short as sun is shining. She's got to get used to life out on the land.
I went to Blues and Barbecue and was so bored I had to come here.
Sugar down the Lord and shout down dear. When I last saw her, she was looking trouble. She said, "This thing."
The Can Fest, keeping public access alive.
Good afternoon, Springfield. This is Cameron Counts. I'm the Vice President of the Access 4 Producers Group, and I'm broadcasting here live at Can Fest. Hello, everybody in Internet land. And can I hear something from the people here at the Tin Can Pub? Give me a hell yeah. Hell yeah. Woo! Everybody having a good time? All right, we're having a great time here at the Can Fest, raising some money for Access 4 and getting to see some great local bands. So if you're not here, you should be. Next up, we're getting ready to talk to Caleb Smith for a little while. Caleb, how you doing?
Doing just fine. How are you doing?
I'm awake. I'm doing pretty good. So, and Caleb here is a man of many talents. You're the manager at Food Fantasies, but
assistant manager, actually, yeah.
Oh, assistant manager. Alrighty. You're also the singer for Black Queen. Tell me a little bit about Black Queen.
Black Queen is a Queen tribute band. We've been working on this stuff for a little less than a year and just trying to piece it all together, because if you're doing anything from Queen, it's got to be somewhat right, you know. We're going to cover some of the deeper cuts tonight, and along with some of the stuff that people are real familiar with.
So basically a black version of a Queen tribute band. I mean, how did you come up with this concept? I mean, is there any other... Do you put any other kind of spin on it? I mean, is it just going to be like complete Queen, or do you have your own flavor to it?
Okay, it's first of all, about the name Black Queen. That's open to the imagination, but we got it from a song that Queen put out called March of the Black Queen, and we just took it from that. But you know, I mean, people are going to think what they think. Anyway, it works.
Okay, cool. Yeah, unfortunately, I know a little bit of Queen. I know a couple of the albums, but I don't go very far back. So, I guess what drew you to Queen's music?
I've been a Queen fan since 1975. I heard Bohemian Rhapsody, and it just kind of blew me away. So then I started going back a few years with it, and picking up the newer stuff they did, and it just all meshed together. They're just so unique and brilliant, I think. You know, I think they're just great musicians.
Oh yeah, definitely. They definitely revolutionized music for that time. I remember I was really big into Highlander, so Kind of Magic, I think, was the album that had a lot of the Highlander stuff from the movies. And then was it Play the Game? Dating myself a little bit, but we had Play the Game on 8-track, and I listened to it all the time. So. But yeah, it was a very bizarre album, and I still every once in a while break off into the Don't Try Suicide and all that. I mean, there's all kinds of crazy songs on Play the Game. So what is there any particular range as far as what albums you normally stick with?
Well, actually, we plan on covering all of it eventually, or most of it. But right.
That's quite a bit, though. So.
That is quite a bit, yeah.
Cool. You can go ahead and give a shout out to the members of the band and go through all the names and everything. So.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm Caleb Smith, of course. I sing and I play piano, and we got Bruce Williams on the bass. Jeff and Trace Davidson will be playing the drums, and there's John Phillips screaming on guitar. So it should be a good show. They're all really talented.
I know Bruce from a mutual friend, so I never did get to really listen to very much Dilate or anything, but definitely know Bruce from my landlady, actually, so they were really good friends, but very cool. Assistant manager at Food Fantasies, that's got to be kind of interesting, so.
Yeah, it is, but it's not as hard as I thought it would be going into it. I guess like any job, it's as hard as you make it. It's a great story.
The breakfast Bobby,
Pushing down on me, pressing down on you, no matter for. Under pressure, the burden feeling down, the baby into. With people on streets, eat it up, that's okay. The fear of knowing what this world is about, watching some good friends win. Let me out, bring me tomorrow, take me higher. Let's talk, people on the street. Keep coming up with love, but it's so slashed and torn. Can we get down one more chance? Why can't we give up one more chance? Why can't we give up, give up, give up, give up, give up, give up? There's love, but there's no action. And no thank you to him on the people on the edge of the night. And no thank you to bring away the hearing of our conviction. Our last stand. This is our last stand. This is ourselves. Under pressure. Under pressure. Pressure. Thank you again. Got John Phillips on guitar. Got Bruce Williams on bass. Jeff Davidson on the drums. Trey Davidson on the drums also. I'm Taylor Smith on the keys and vocals. We're gonna rock it up for you.
Alrighty, we are back. My name is Cameron Counts. I'm Vice President of the Access 4 Producers Group. Hello, everybody on the internet. Hello, everybody at the Tin Can Pub. Can I get a hell yeah? Woo! We are here live at the Can Fest, which is a fundraiser for the Access 4 Producers Group. And I am here with Drewy D, as I like to call him because I can't pronounce his last name. For everybody at home, can you pronounce and spell your last name there, Drew?
Yeah, my name's Drew Duzinskas, Duzinskas, and I got a question for you, Cameron.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready for the revolution, baby?
Is it going to be televised?
What's that?
Is it going to be televised?
I think the revolution's going to be on all forms of media. Facebook, Twitter,
whatever, public access. Really, the internet's the biggest form of public access out there right now, so.
Amen, brother. And that just kind of launches right into what we're going to talk about. Drew here is a local activist and also going to be speaking on behalf of Occupy, among other things. So that might surprise some people. It's like, what? We have an Occupy around here? Where to go? So tell us a little bit about Springfield's Occupy and what they have been up to. And roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yeah, Occupy Springfield's alive and well. The movement is still alive and well. It doesn't quite have the size it did. I'm not going to lie about that. But, you know, that happens when you have a mass social movement. It gets a lot of momentum at first, and then it shrinks down, and now we're down to a lot of lean, mean core organizers that are very devoted to the movement. So, and we're still active. I think one of the cool things about Occupy in general was that it launched a whole new generation of people into a lifestyle of activism. It's gotten people to become active in their communities on all sorts of levels that they just weren't before the beginning of the movement. So I think, you know, to ask where Occupy is at is to also ask where the scene of local activism is, especially in Springfield. And we're still doing a lot of different things. Occupy Springfield itself was instrumental recently in bringing together an Occupy Illinois State Summit. It was the first time that we physically had people meet from all over the state. We had representatives from Belleville, Carbondale, Chicago, Peoria, Decatur, and Springfield, of course. And it was the first time we all got together, reached consensus on our own. So I think we're pushing for as much involvement across state lines. There's no more 300, 400-year-old oaks within the city limits, and if they are, they're in protected areas. So.
You mean I can't just buy a 300-year-old tree at Walmart?
No.
Those?
Man, it'd be cool if you could. I'm pretty sure a lot of these trees outdate Walmart. So we've been working with a group called Homeless United for Change, which I think is a cause that everyone should take notice of. The homeless in Springfield do have a voice. They've been persecuted by the police with panhandling arrests. They're being targeted as undesirables in the downtown area, which they're trying to quote unquote clean up, which really means they want a cleaner place to fleece tourists in instead of promoting an actual public commons within the city. Bradley Manning, if you don't know, let me hold up the flyer for the viewers. Bradley Manning, if you don't know, was a member of the U.S. Army. He was an intelligence analyst that had access to all sorts of classified information. Part of what he did was release files that included a video of what's now called the collateral murder video. It was the July 12, 2007 Baghdad bombing where 2 Reuters journalists were killed and a number of civilians were killed. The U.S. government is at this point attempting to throw the book at him, charge him with espionage, things that could even lead up to him being killed. I feel that Bradley Manning is a freedom fighter. I feel that the American people have a right to know when atrocities are committed in our name, even if it's something the government doesn't want because it's bad PR. We have a right to know and to judge those kinds of things on our own and to take our own counsel as to whether or not we think that's important. So Bradley Manning putting himself at risk, and Bradley Manning released these documents to Julian Assange of WikiLeaks, which if you have been following currently, the country of Ecuador has allowed Julian Assange to take asylum in their UK embassy or consulate in order for him to avoid prosecution within the United States through extradition, through another extradition to Sweden for a sort of bizarre rape claim. Not that rape is a bizarre claim. God, there's been enough talk about rape in the last 2 days. You know, you don't want to miscue on that.
You know, the whole legitimate rape and, you know, some superpower women have, so.
It's that, I mean, if that wasn't one of the most shameful things a politician
If you
ever
didn't
said.
know, Manning was the gentleman who was in, Leavenworth, and they said that he was a suicide risk. So they basically made him sleep on the floor naked for like 9 months so he couldn't like strangle himself or something. So he'd been pretty much mistreated in jail and everything.
Well,
It's
yeah,
been,
Bradley
been
Manning
pretty
has
crazy.
been subjected to a number of very questionable treatments while imprisoned. he has been put in solitary confinement or default solitary confinement. He's had his shoes taken away, his underwear. He wasn't allowed to sleep from like 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. or something. You know, I mean, not allowed to sit down, not allowed to look as if he was. I mean, he is being subjected to a form of torture, and it's being done to make an example of him, and it's wrong. I think, in my humble opinion, I think that's wrong. He released information that was not damaging to the U.S. military in a sense, other than really public relations. There might be the diplomatic cables and some of the other materials he released. I understand that's questionable, but to make an example out of somebody who was fighting to release the truth and believed in freedom of information, I think that's wrong. And that's why I think everybody that can should come out to Music for Manning. We're going to have a great lineup. Musical guests are going to include the Chris Maxey Trio, the Josie Lowder Band, A La Mode, Hot Bag of Donuts, Dog of Panic, and Restless Soul. As speakers, now get this, as a speaker, we're going to have Kathy Kelly from Voices for Creative Nonviolence. She's a 3-time Nobel Peace Prize nominee. She came in, Occupy Springfield sponsored a teach-in with Kathy Kelly a few months ago, and she does some amazing things in the realm of nonviolence. So we also have Dr. Richard Gilman-Opalski from UIS speaking. He's a political science professor and an author of a book called Spectacular Capitalism, which is a suggested read if you haven't checked it out. And we also have Dr. Gwen Jordan from the Illinois Innocence Project, who has spoken for Occupy Springfield before as well. So while you ask where Occupy is at, well, say there's no official Occupy logo on this flyer, you can see the involvement at different levels. So
where is this going to be held?
This is going to be at Douglas Park Bandshell in Springfield. It's going to be on October 20th from 1 p.m. to 9:30 p.m.
Is there any place anybody can go to get more information about this?
I don't think we have a website just yet, but putting it on is going to be internet radio hosted by Prairie Asunder at prairieasunder.com or centralillinoisradio.com, centralilradio.com, which are two excellent online radio stations, and independent media, which, as I wanted to say earlier, independent media is probably what I consider to be the future of the Occupy movement. When you think about what we did a very good job at, we hijacked the cultural dialogue by making a spectacle and a scene, and while people were watching, we became very adept at putting out our own news and our own forms of information. People that were in the know didn't watch Fox News to watch the encampments get raided. They watched Global Revolution live stream and got it straight from the horse's mouth. So I think in the future, Occupy needs to be more actively involved in taking a role in the production of media, in earning of mainstream media, and really getting into all forms of media, public access, and internet radio. We need to give due attention to what I call the Pied Piper of Occupy Springfield. He can be found at different Occupy protests with his flute, trying to lead us on into the promised land. Mason Summers, everybody, the Pied Piper of Occupy Springfield.
Give it up for Mason. Woo! Flute boy, play your flute boy. All righty. Thank you very much, Drew, for coming on out. Free Cheech. All righty, and we're going to kick it back off to the band up at the front.
let's give some money away. Huh? Oh, nobody likes money? Okay. You like that 50%, baby?
Will you get me on video doing this?
Fine. We'll keep the money. Ted got the money. Ted got the money.
He's mixing the tickets.
Would you like the microphone to?
Eli, my nipples are erect with anticipation. Did I say that out loud?
I see a celebrity in the audience I'm going to ask to draw a ticket for us, if he would be so inclined.
No, Brian, no. Sorry. Nice try, brother.
Just drawing the ticket.
Jeff Williams.
The luckiest man in the world, right there, ladies and gentlemen.
May or may not have been on the cover of Illinois Times.
Okay.
Mick. 217-36174.
Big one!
Yeah, I'm doing it all right, man.
Give it to the cause. What a good cause.
Giving it to the cause. That really is me.